Kevin McCarthy ousted from Speaker of the House with the yeas at 216 and the nays at 210. This is a historic time we're seeing on the House floor, the first time a House Speaker has been removed in a no-confidence vote. Now, McCarthy spoke to the press a few hours ago, telling them that he will not be running for the Speaker position again, but that he fought for what he believed in and that he believed in America. And of course, this was spearheaded by none other than Matt Gaetz, a known critic of McCarthy. He's been vocal that the former House Speaker has been cozying up to too many Democrat demands as America sits at $33 trillion in debt. Now, McCarthy also telling the media that this was purely a political move, that this was less about him and more to get the eyes off Gaetz, as he's currently being investigated by the Ethics Committee over sex trafficking allegations. Let's rotate.
Look, you all know Matt Gaetz. You know it was personal. It had nothing to do about spending. It had nothing to do about everything he accused somebody of he was doing. It all was about getting attention from you. I mean, we're getting email fundraisers from him as he's doing it. Join in quickly. That's not governing. That's not becoming of a member of Congress. And regardless of what you think, I've seen the text. It was all about his ethics, but that's all right.
All right, joining us tonight, Jackson Gosnell, independent journalist. Hey, Jackson, welcome back to another loaded news week. So listen, let's get straight to it. McCarthy, he's officially out. You know, he said his piece. He was thankful for the time that he did spend as House Speaker, said it was an honor to serve, took questions from the press. You know, he bowed out peacefully, I think. Now, Republicans.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they did. And they have to figure out now, this is the next step, who they want. Who's going to fill in his shoes? Tell me right now who's in his place temporarily and any potential candidates we may know of.
Well, good to be with you tonight. Yeah, really shocking move today on Capitol Hill as that vote came down. There was a motion to shelf that vote and kind of put it away on whether or not to keep Speaker McCarthy. Ultimately, that was taken down. So then a vote came to the floor on whether or not to vacate the office of Speaker of the House, which was really shocking because ultimately he was ousted. He was very confident heading into this, not thinking that he was going to be removed. He appeared to be kind of fearless in that moment. Well, ultimately, he was removed, as you just reported, and now there is a host of names circulating as to who could take this role. There is an interim right now that is kind of just there, who ended today's session by banging the gavel pretty aggressively, which was interesting. That's an ally of McCarthy's, by the way, who's in that role right now. But just as of late, in the last hour, we've learned that some Republicans are possibly talking about putting Donald Trump there. I would really not jump all over that idea because it's highly unlikely, right? If they don't like Speaker McCarthy talking about the far-right conservatives, then what are the odds that anybody else is going to get on board with Donald Trump, right? They need to have some Democrat support as well. So all these questions are looming as we look to who the next speaker is going to be. But McCarthy going out kind of with a bang, saying, you know, he did what he thought was right.
We'd like to welcome you to our new home for uncensored news and hard-hitting talk shows. If you're tired of cable companies and social media giants chipping away at your most basic and important right, freedom of speech, by shadow banning, demonetizing, censoring, and policing every single one of your posts, then One America News on Locals is just what you've been looking for. Finally, you'll have the freedom to express your point of view and stay connected with like-minded fellow patriots. And the best part is, OAN on Locals is only $5 a month. All of our credible, honest, unbiased reporting, ad-free talk shows, and exclusive content, all at the fraction of the cost of cable. So to watch, just click the join button to get the news you can't get anywhere else.